Reverend. Come here, boy. Come here, Freddy. There's a good boy. There's a little baby. It's a good boy. I don't know if I want the camera up there or down on the bottom. Let's see. So it looks down on the bottom. Pardon me, people. Yeah. Alright. Probably look better down here anyway. Let's try that. That's a little better. It's dusty. There we go. How's that? That works. Okay, we have just left off at the part where, so I have crash landed into the guy that was supposed to escort me to safety, the smuggler. I fought through some, what do they call it again? Marauders or something like that. And I made it to the smuggler's ship, and I have taken over the ship. But now I am missing a power source in order to get the ship running. So now we gotta go to a city to find the power source. So that's what we're gonna do. First, I'm gonna go and make sure that I have audio playing and that everybody can hear me. Go here, go to my videos. Let's see here. My videos. Alright, good, it's working. Let's see here. My videos. Alright, good, it's working. I'm hearing stupid in stereo. No, that is my YouTube, making sure that it can hear me. So it can. And we're gonna resume. Nope.
Due to catastrophic power failure, all doors will remain on security lockdown.
Oh boy. So where do I go? Maybe I should go and see if there's any
These surveillance devices allow me to monitor you constantly. I suppose everything on the Unreliable belongs to you now, Captain. Help yourself. No, really.
So, how do I... Nice.
If your equipment is in need of repair or modification, the Crux 2000 workbench is at your disposal, Captain.
Nice. How do I melee now? Nope, that's definitely not it. Oh. Alright. How do I switch weapons? Did I not get that far yet? Use workbench. Hold to continue. Workbench allows you to repair, upgrade, and modify your weapons and armor, keeping you combat ready and in tip-top shape at all times. It's easy to know. Light pistol. See, I have a melee weapon, but I can't figure out how to use it. What's this? Sawed-off shotgun. Tiles, ball, stick, spacer's choice. No mods. No mods. No mods. No mods. Okay, so I got no modifications. Skill and perk. Two in there. Two in there. Defense. Two in there. Two in there. And it'll work for now. Apply. Melee power attacks. By holding the attack button, you charge up an overhead power attack that inflicts significant extra damage. Doing this charge up during a standard attack will prepare a strong sweep attack that will hit multiple enemies in front of you, and it's hard to avoid. Nice. Back. How do I switch weapons? Is there like settings? Is there control? Oh, controls. Button layout. Here we go. Alright. View inventory. Hold VMAT. Aim and block. Attack, hold, power attack. Power attack, pause menu. Next weapon is triangle, hold. Okay, so. See? Now how do I select the different weapons? I figured out how to do that. So do I go here to equip it? And 3 damage per second. My pistol does more damage per second. How do I equip this? Sword. See here. Toughness. That stays slow, the world. Tactical time dilation, meter max. Lone wolf, sometimes you are the only person you can trust. That's okay, you deal increased damage when venturing alone. Strider, cheetah, sprint speed, wall speed, weapon armored ability. Deadly demonstrations, 50% XP from companion kills. Let's do base health, I guess. Stay alive a little bit longer, or should I do more damage? Let's do the base health. Alright. Did that work? Weapon management. Ah, here we go. You have up to 4 weapons equipped at a time by navigating to the weapon and selecting the weapon slot at the top of the screen. On this page, you also inspect your weapons, compare them, flag them as junk, or break them down for parts. Okay. So I'm going to equip this, and then this one. Nice, I'll just take them all. Light ammo, 68. Heavy ammo, Vulcan. So I got no heavy ammo. I'm assuming that's what this is, heavy. Nice. Use these controls. Nice. Take a little bit getting used to, but alright, what else? Is there anything else I can gather in the ship that I might possibly need? Always good to look. Sealed.
These are the crew's quarters. Alex preferred to travel alone, but he always had me. I don't know if any of you guys know, but I'm always that one that likes to scavenge. Oh, pick up L. Pick that up. At least I told the button.
Take that. Probably come in handy. Bottle cap. Just kidding. Alright. What else is there in this ship? Everything else is sealed. Is that sealed? Yep, sealed. Fine. Now we are at that main deck again. Anything over here?
Want to be a brand new you? Try out our respecification machine. Alex installed it himself.
Huh.
Right before he died.
Neat.
The ship's engines cannot be powered until a replacement regulator has been properly installed.
Yeah, honey, thought I told you. Alright. Continue the shiza.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your
just
ship,
talking to
would it?
myself.
Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, mister, you owe Spacer's Choice
Huh?
a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay.
Thank you. Dock my pay? I don't have a job. Really? After I patched up your friend? Lie. You've got it all wrong. I'm a Starship Safety Inspector. Attack! Do you take down payments in wanton violence?
Oh, are you doing that live?
Yeah! I don't have a job. I'm gonna try to be brutally honest all the time.
Yeah, fair point. I'll let it go this time.
Thank
If you're
you.
looking to help us out with our Marauder problem, talk to Constable Reyes over in Edgewater. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
Okay. Take care. Alright, so now we gotta go that way. Alright, where's the road at? That looks like a road. No, I keep doing that. What a waste. Come here, motherfucker. Ooh. Oh yeah. Who needs guns? Give me all your shiza. This guy, I gotta steal his stuff too. Uh-oh. Did I lose the body? Where's the body? Where's the body? Where's the body? Come on, I want to steal your stuff. There he is. Take all. What do you got? Nothing. What do you got? Nothing. That sucks. I like the melee. That's pretty cool. There's dodging too. Come on. Honey, I can't see.
Oh, sorry.
Go from the other side. That doesn't die. Hello.
Oh, hey. Where'd you come from?
Talk.
Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's Marauder territory, friend.
Marauder territory, friend. Okay. Just passing through my pod crash in the hills back there. How do you know I'm not a marauder? Let's do that
You
one.
talk too pretty for a marauder. Most
Thank
of them
you.
just grunt and yell. Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail
Let's not
yourself
mess
of
me up,
Edgewater's
honey.
high walls. And
I'm
low
waiting for you
prices.
for you. You're welcome.
What did he say? It ain't safe out there. You best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices. Never got your name. I'm Bartholomew.
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship.
That's what I mean.
I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you.
Can pop a swap.
Name's
Stay
Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
alive. Nice. Which one should I do?
Nope, don't think that's...
Okay, bye. Who do I talk to about a power rating?
Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer?
Depends on the work. You offering me a job? I do what I want. You're asking the wrong person. I'm not interested.
Got a knack for being discreet-like? There's money to be made, long as you keep your nose clean. Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated.
I don't keep my
That
nose
includes
clean.
the cemetery.
Ever.
None of us own our grave sites. We rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see?
Hold on 1 second here. Share. Copy link. Alright. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see. You want me to collect what's owed to you? I can do that. You're making people pay for their own graves? Why can't you collect these fees yourself?
Quotas, mostly. Got a backlog of graves to fill. Bodies won't bury themselves, you know?
Screw it, let's do it. I gotta collect the fees
Four
for you.
workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little.
Okay. Where can I find these
Conrad's
people?
got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy...
Barbershop.
I
Cannery.
ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All
Sounds good
except
to me.
Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad.
Okay. I'll be back. Hi. Dude, these... I want to wear armor like that. That'd be sick. Character. No perks yet. It says I got perks, but I'm not seeing any. Journal. Character. Still have one available. There we go. Reputation. Oh, I got reputation. That's cool. Everything's neutral right now. Nice. That's awesome. I wonder if you can get your dodge perk way up and just be cool. See how long the loading screens are. Are they as bad as Fallout 4 was? I mean, I know this is a completely different game developer. It's almost the same thing. How much battery life I have? I'm alright. Only microphone audio is being broadcasted. Both audio and gameplay. Oh, okay. I was gonna say like both microphone from camera and my mic. It's gonna be like, what? Who can I kill? You. That's how I sharpen my blades. Alright, now how do I put this away? What if I don't want this out? I could switch. What if I don't want to have my weapon out? This has got to stay out. That kind of sucks. I think there'd be a way to holster your weapon. So, maybe this way. Spacer's choice. Discovered. Ah, that's cool. No loading screens to get in. Taste the freedom.
You read the latest report?
Only the part that said we ain't making our quotas.
If only McDevitt's folk hadn't abandoned us.
I don't know you.
I'm Bartholomew.
Amelia Kin, Spacer's Choice Beverage Dispenser. I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here.
Yes, you're not going to serve me a drink? Could have fooled me. Charm. What a fine establishment.
You really think so? That's kind of you. I've been trying to keep the floors clean. You got no idea how long it takes to scrub the tiles. Guess I misreckoned you. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to be curt. We just got some problems lately.
No problem. I don't
I
know
can
how
get
to
you a
put my
drink if
weapons
you'd
away,
like.
so.
Gotta ask you to enjoy your beverage within the premises, though. Can't risk you bringing a drink over to those deserters. You understand.
Yeah. Alright, let's see what's on tap.
Coming right up.
Let's get wasted. Merchant skill. Your merchant skill is equal to the value of your base dialogue skill and is used to negotiate prices when buying and selling from vendors. Oh, that's kind of cool. How much money do I have? Your bits, 29. I can't afford any of this. Sell value. Huh. So buy. Can't. How do I negotiate? Whatever. Let's go do something cool. And then let's close this door. There we go. Bye. Let's go do some shooting. Let's keep this thing fresh. Keep this thing hit. Subtina Cannery. Thought I heard something. Actually, it's called Satine. Thanks, Satan. Can I take this stuff? No. It's stealing. I don't see anyone. I'm a good guy. Yes. This is pretty cool. I like the graphics. I won't say that much. But why does my gun need to be out all the time?
The grease monkey. Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
No problem. Are you Reed? I was told I should talk to you. You must be the town boss. I'll wait until you're finished.
I'm Reed Thompson, outpost administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
I think you may have the wrong idea about me. Uniform? What are you talking about? I don't work for Spacer's Choice.
Shirt, pants, work boots, company-approved colors. The, honorable apparel of a loyal worker?
Let's get the small talk. I've got a ship. I need power regulated. I think you may have the wrong idea about me. First choice.
Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Cool. I should be repairs. I'm looking for a power regulator.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Cool. Let's hear it.
There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
When you say mostly abandoned, what do you mean?
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
You mean marauders? Marauders aren't
people living in the botanical labs. They're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
Tell me what I need to do. If you want me to solve your deserter problem, be charged by the head.
Good law, no. I don't want you killing anyone, least of all them. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab.
Okay.
Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
Okay. Alright. I'll see what I can do to help you.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful.
Okay.
I mean, if that's
Come
all
on
right
with.
with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented, and may prove useful to you.
Sounds good to me.
You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Yeah, you're fine. Sure, I could use the company.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Yeah, I don't know what to do.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Let's get going. Come on, let's go! Companions. You've gained a companion. Their characters have joined you in your adventures and you help in a variety of ways. Companions provide combat support. Your skills enhance your skills. They increase your carrying capacity. You can unlock special companion combat abilities with the inspiration skill. I got your companions. Companion. Okay. Nice. I want to shoot you.
Is this some kind of threat? Are you insane?
What's this guy do? Nothing. Silent. What about you? Nothing. What about you? Alright. Whatever. What's this door do? Requires Reed's key to unlock. Oh, okay. That's... Hey, Reed. You get your key. Maybe after I do this. I wanna like get through some of the campaigns and so maybe I'll go and possibly kill him. He's on the door, probably something good.
Hey, mister.
Strictly abused spacers' choices, standards of health and safety. Hey, where's what's her face? There you are.
Can we talk? sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
It's about the deserters. If I wanted to deal with this, I wouldn't be this heavily armed. Let's move. We didn't exactly strike me as the most honest soul. Let's move. I feel like talking. Let's do some of this. Alright. Let's go over here and talk to a crazy guy.
I'm on my way.
Oh, cool. We can attack.
Coming.
Up there.
On my way. Sorry, I can't. That's not possible.
Okay. Transition unknown for the region. Didn't I need to talk to somebody? Should we just do it? Screw it. Hero Dragon. Oh, this is the botanical lab. Alright, here we are. Uh-oh, there's people over there. Let's move. Let's get this over with. Of course, I can't open any of these doors, can I? This one can open.
Got him all.
Weird. Probably useful. I don't know. Oh, I can use that. What is that? Ambidextrous. Nice. Nickel pad. Hacking and picking logs. Okay, let's try it. Hack 3 seconds. Oh, I need like some kind of... Hey, wait a minute. You can probably do that.
Be right there.
Oh, guess you can't. Take that. See what's up here. More nickel pads. See, in Fallout 4 you'd be able to take everything that's not nailed down. For crafting system. Ooh, what are those? Bypass shunt. Okay. Might be useful. What the heck do those do? Ooh. Armor. Oh, that gives me more armor, dude. Sick. It's the same. 3, 4, 4. Sick. Nice. I look like a marauder, though. Locked. Dang it, the hackings. Can't you do anything useful? Suck. Let's go. Ooh. Stuff that I can't unlock yet. Picks. Menu machines offer a variety of items to purchase, mostly from one company. Nice weapon parts. What? You can get weapons! That's awesome. Sell. Like a large quantity of something. How many bits? 6 bits. 100 bits. It's pretty cool though. You can get armor, you can get all sorts of goodies. That's pretty cool, man. Ooh, armor mod. Buy 600. 1,000. That's pretty cool stuff. Alright, let's go kill things. So right now my light pistol has the most ammo. And on top of that it is... Take care of this guy's stuff. Oh shit, there's 2 of them. I'm gonna sneak up on both.
Here we go. That's Mars. Down they go.
Oh yeah! Take everything you got. And I'd probably dump ship blade. 44 damage per second, hell yeah! What do you have? Patch low pressure helmet. Alright, what do we got here? 9 armor. Stuff gone. And I'd probably sell this crap. Nice. 99, and then, oh, wait. Oh, dude, way better than this, right? 73. Oh, no, it's weak sauce. Yeah, this is weak sauce. How much can I sell for? Sell the 20. Fuck that, that'd be junk. Parts. I don't want to weigh myself down a lot though. Hold to break down. should just sell it. I ain't gonna do it. I'm a hoarder. Well, that was fun. So now what? All these guys, they're all... I chopped his head clean off.
Incoming! Nice one!
Wow, you suck. There, now you're dead. Hey, why can't I let your body? Probably got a bunch of goodies. Lame. This guy had some good stuff. Why can't I loot his body? What the heck? Look at that stuff. I want it. Did I pick it up already? Oops. No. There's no bad guy in here. Let's see what kind of goodies they got in here. Ooh. Got 35 more bits. Ooh. 4 more bits. What are those? Oh, I'm glad I didn't buy that. Let's go one for free. What are those? Backpacks for what? Yay! Criminal activities, trespassing, unlocking, hacking are all considered illegal activities. That's okay because I might get something really cool.
Easy.
Pirate control armor. Light machine gun, spacer's choice. Oh, that's cool. 320 damage per second, bro. Oh, I want to actually put this here. That's nice to have, though. Alright. Oh, wait. I think I got awesome armor. Oh, it's just 4. Doesn't look on me. This is the same as this, right? Nope. Value is really weak. Now, how do I think I need to go to look in notifications? Ooh, dang! This is why you scavenge. I don't want that. Model spaceship? I don't want that. Why would I need that? I don't understand. I should probably save all this once I see what sleeping does. That's good. More bit cartridges, dang. Weapon parts, dang. Light ammo, dang. It's locked. No, that's, I don't know what I picked up. I should have read it. I can't get into there yet. Nice, dude. I did not see that. Could have blown that up. I just figured out how to put my weapon away. Nice. What? Dude. Who's ready to die? Oh, what? Oh, okay, there we go. Nice. Didn't have anything good, I guess. There's all the dead bodies. That's the best part, is the loot. Where's the rest of the bodies? This one. Take that. Look how big that fucking gun is, dang, dude. I don't know anything else. Skills. 10 points available, dang. Or melee. Defense. Persuade, stealth, tech, leadership, inspiration. Let's do more dodge and block. Nice, dude. 93, 15. How much bullets do I have though? Let's save this for later. 44 bullets. Yeah, it's probably gonna last for longer. Dude, was sick. He didn't have anything. Hold. Nice. 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 Jeez, it's only 5 o'clock right now. Yeah. Oh, fuck, dude. That gun probably. Yeah, I guess same thing. Break down. Do I even want this? Fuck this.
Incoming!
Yeah, please. Dang, dude, crushing it. Get out of here somewhere. I'm ready for you, motherfucker. Smithers and stealth kills, there probably are. It's probably pretty fun.
Here we go! Look at us!
Nice. Is that everyone? It is. Nice, dude. Salmon coming soon. Feast your eyes on the grape. Okay, I don't Lore. Weird. Dude, you gotta fight these. Nothing. Oh wait, you got the cartridge. And I want a necklace. That's creepy. Thanks, dude. What's that? Sawed-off shotgun, bro. My control is probably weak sauce. Let's see. Yeah, weak sauce. I'm assuming up there is my carry weight, and I'm at 34 pounds out of 100 right now. Victory helmet. Bypass shot. I don't know what it does yet. Plasma cutter. Oh, it's weak sauce. Oh no. Shh. Don't freak me out like that. I'll cut you. Better than what I got. One hand melee. Burn. Why is it red? What's that mean if it's red? Alright. Dude, sick. This is pretty cool. And all these other people. Mr. Ouch. Sick. How does we hack this? No, I don't want to waste it. This is just, I don't want to waste it. It's just going to be lore. Pick cartridges. What did you have? I checked your body already. Cartridges. There's so much fucking ammo. There's no shit in here. Ooh. Dude, those things are so creepy. Nice. Light ammo, nice. What is that, dude? Deep saver, dude, what? Oh, my goodies in there. Checked it. Checked it. Put pills. Reroll. Where are you, dirty bastards?
Here they come!
Nice. Already got one. Dang, dude. Fucking the way out. Okay, he's dead. Priestless red sick. I'm assuming I can eat stuff. I don't know what the energy cells do. Part's sick. Good noodles. I don't want to run out of space. I'm assuming I'm gonna get on. Sick. Dude, look at all this stuff. This is why you don't pass this shit up. There's so much crap. Dude, look at all that crap, dude. There's hexon shit in there. That sucks. Can't get any things. Get the main door. I'll just go up this front door. Hey, Fender. That's right, I got a lot of coin now. Weapons. 320 damage. Whoa. I can afford this, can I? Oh, dude, what? 17 armor. How much is this? 500. Oh, I could get this though. I'll probably end up running into it. 5. Troop helmet. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's get out of here. Hold. So far, I am digging this game. I will say that much. It's daytime. Alright, let's go steal this guy's. Ooh, another. Yay! Hopefully I don't run into any more bad guys. Bad guys. Looks like an open world. And so far, I haven't run into anything too creepy. Shit. Alright, nobody in here, good. Music box. How heavy is it? Weight. 0.10. Something like this. Some shites. I don't want to go too crazy. What's that? Positionist. Okay. That's valuable. At least this stuff isn't insanely heavy. I mean, Still only at 38 out of 100 for weight, which is a good thing. Yeah, I killed him dead. Liquid with like a rock or something, like a stone. Music's kind of cool too, kind of mischievous. It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. I think I'm just gonna melee everybody until we get to. Whoa. What happened to you? Can't hit me.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble.
Put the weapon
I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along.
on. Wait. What's your problem? I'm looking for Adelaide. I need some answers. I'm leaving.
Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those.
Oh boy. I'm looking for the geothermal plant. You know anything about it? Reed said something about former workers living out in the wilderness. I'll get out of your hair.
A geo what? Look, plants ain't my purview. You're better off asking after Adelaide. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you.
Okay. Where can I find Adelaide? Reed said something about former workers in the wilderness.
Over in the hothouse, tending crop.
Thank you.
Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind.
Okay. That's fine. Girl got problems. She's got shot. I just got shot into space. We both and trying to figure out how we're gonna repair my ship. Trouble with my mars.
Well, look at you, buzzing around the aether with your very own ship. Rest of us gotta make do with the ground at our feet. No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her. It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere.
Okay. So sweat off my sack.
Appreciate it. Honest. I'll tell you what I can.
Let's change this.
What is it?
Does this record?
Hmm?
Does it record?
Yeah. It's all live, so I can't edit it. So you do something crazy, it's on the internet forever.
Really?
Yep.
So I can flash?
You'd probably get me kicked out of YouTube. Don't! What's this?
Okay.
Hello. Anyways, let's just get this show on.
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
Sorry.
So here's the bee.
It's just so
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If
Okay,
you're bearing
cool.
illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
Yay. Nice. And just who are you now? I'm not here to join your camp.
I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother,
Bitch,
the strange
cunt,
old lady who keeps flowers.
whore.
But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea.
Okay.
I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
Instant and make peace with you.
Reed Thompson, you here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
Moving off power that belongs to the town, come back to the cannery. That's about it. Reed asks you consider coming back to town. He's willing to make amends. Something about coming back to town or losing power. I wasn't really listening.
Make amends? Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
Reed asked me to divert your power over to him. He mentioned a geothermal plant. This is serious. I'm about to cut off your power.
He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans?
The camp has a power regulator. I need to repair my ship.
Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
Yes, it does. I'll consider it. What have you got against the town? I'm not looking to get mixed up in your problems. I just want to fix my ship. A hero to you, maybe.
I trust you will listen to your conscience.
I'm assuming that certain allies will impact the game by a lot. So I mean...
Oh gosh, it's so pretty.
A little bit. Anyways, let's get this over with. Oh, this is considered stealing? Oh, you suck. Anyways, let's get out of here. Personal files, experiment funds. I don't feel like this reading all that. Let's get out of here. Let's go do this shit over with. What's in here? Anything good? Ooh. I still want more good stuff. What apple? What apples?
Nice one!
What? Oh, that sucks, dude. Oh, what a bummer. I didn't know those were there. That sucks. What? Just random fucking lines sitting around? It's ammo. How the heck do do I get out of here without exploding? Alright, let's go this way. I gotta take that road, don't I? How do I get clues for what's-her-face? All the stuff I can take.
If you're hungry, Stefan's got supplies. Keep your wits about you, friend.
Yeah, huh?
You hungry? We got canid ribs, canid flank, canid snout too. Something I can help you with? You mean Zoe? Yeah, we were pretty close. Not like her to go loping off.
Zoe disappeared. Tell me all about Zoe. She's acting strange. Disappeared. There was something else.
Zoe and I were gonna watch the serials, as is our custom. She never turned up. I looked around, but she was nowhere to be found. You sound like some type of corporate fixer asking all these questions.
Acting strange before she disappeared.
Can't say I recall Zoe ever acting strange. Well, except for her habit of writing things down on scraps of paper.
Okay.
She called it journaling, but I think it's just plain odd. Hey, I got time.
See you around.
I'll help if I can.
This is a...
Zoe and I were gonna watch the serials, as is our custom. She never turned up. I looked around, but she was nowhere to be found.
Okay, so...
Zoe was always obsessed with this serial. Masked marketeer. A scion of Byzantium turns to banditry and teaches his marauder companions the wisdom of free market economics. Shame she up and vanished when she did. I had a surprise lined up for her.
See you around, because you're really not that helpful. I'm trying to find the chick's home. It's not turning out successfully. Is this your home? So it's not going to tell me where the chicks. It's not going to tell me where the girl's house is. Where the heck is Zoe's house? Is this it? Oops, I can't open this one. Is it this one? This house. Wish somebody. Hey, you.
Keep your wits about you, friend.
Okay. Hopefully I don't blow up. Anyways, let's just get back on the road, I guess. Can't find Chick's house. Did I already go in this one? Here's already here. What the heck? Which house is hers?
If you're hungry, Stefan's got supplies.
Completely fine.
you're hungry, Stefan's got supplies.
What the heck? Okay, what stuff I need to know. Yes. This is a little bit more helpful. Hey, let me talk to you again.
What is it? I'll tell you what I can. Vex me. If she told anybody, they ain't telling me. I'd check her room, but I got yelled at for snooping once already. Little ways ago. She was always obsessing over her serial dramas. Wanted to see what the fuss was about. Could be. Dangers aplenty out there. No telling why marauders would steal somebody like Zoe. Got no useful skills, far as I could tell. Well, enough to know we never got on. Zoe and Stefan were close. If anybody knows the workings of her mind, he does. What is it? I'll tell you what I can.
There's one thing else.
What is it?
Alright, so where the heck is her room? I don't get it. Huh. Let's go do this. Truth zone is determined. Way out yonder. Fight more marauders. Dude, that blade is sick. I'm gonna fight you. Parts, nice. Cabinete, cabinete, cabinete. So, these guys are already dead. I think I killed him already. Shit, I'll put this up this way. On the road again. I can't wait to be on the road again. I can't wait to be on the road. So I can't go through the gate.
I always wanted to poke around in here.
Ooh, there's a big guy over there. What the heck? That is no good. Oh, I should have saved my... That thing is huge. Thank you. Okay, so how do I quietly get in this place without disturbing anybody, huh? So way in over here? Ooh, what's this stuff? Necklace. Give some money. I just want to get stabby with my blade here. Honey. I'm busy. A minute.
Incoming!
Oh, crap. Crap. Uh-oh, now I've done it. Is this guy gonna come out here? So... What the heck? out the big boy. Reload. I have, but talks are free. Oh shit. Go sneak up on this fucking thing.
Here we go! Everyone all right? Woohoo!
I wanted to pull him up, but I couldn't. Nice, dude. Oh, fuck, I'm almost out of ammo now. What? Completely out of ammo, shit. How's it gonna miss this bad boy? Where are your parents? Alright, going at this. Leroy Jenkins! Shit, I'm gonna die.
control room should be off to the right. I hope we're doing the right thing.
Ammo. Yay, more ammo. Well, it's pretty cool that the ammo is actually pretty scarce in this. Okay, cool. Let's turn redirect power plant status. Redirect power. Structural damage. Redirecting power is irreversible procedure processing. Power redirection function has failed. Manual override required. Please activate all 3 electrical track switches. Oh, that's not a good thing, right? I'll just take my time.
3 switches. That'll be easy enough.
That means fight more robots to turn the shit on.
Searching.
We're not getting through! That didn't work! We did it!
Adventures, things may happen to your character that can turn their flaw off. Taking the flaw is optional, but doing so provides you with a perk. This choice is yours. Hold to continue. Plasma weakness. Getting burned too many times has made you susceptible to plasma damage. Reward 1 perk point. That's a lot. Reject, hold, accept. Tough decision. I get 1 perk. Reject. Oh, Jesus. Switch.
Just 2 more. What'll happen to Miss McDevitt's folk if we send power to the Vale? Is there a way to what is it right now? The shiny, right? Swap, unclip, pair, breakdown. Oops. Nope.
Not real. You're not real.
What's that?
Not real. You're not real.
It's not real.
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded.
Jesus, look at all these enemies I gotta fight.
No, just leave me alone. Get away! me, Phantom! You're not real! You're not real! Get away from me, Phantom! Shoot! Scram!
Come on, Jeremy. I'm not trying to hurt you. Wait another minute. It's not 25. I'm trying to start
You can talk? The Phantom's never talked before. I knew I shouldn't have eaten that sprat raw. See? See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting.
I'm not imagining save what's going on. Even spirits.
Of course. Do excuse me. I experience brief flashes of mania during which I am visited by the phantoms of my imagination. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder. Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant.
You were an engineer? I've been so many hands on what happened to this place?
Jimmy'd opened the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months. Eventually, I had to resort to more unconventional means of filling my insides. Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium. I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out. I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries. Repaired them, maintained, upgraded. Did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section. Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons.
You're sweet, I can do with mechanics. I made it this far, didn't I? Can you help me? I won't feed you spice. Go.
You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer.
Yay.
I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead.
Okay. Chain 5. Mechanics follow the behavior of logical modules. Tamper with it. Okay, how do we do that?
Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering. There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you. The tail. Definitely start with the tail. If you're feeling adventurous, the ears are a particular delicacy. Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium.
Okay.
You mean, why did the mechanicals go on a murderous rampage? Same reason any of us do, I suppose. The voices told them to do it.
Oh my god.
I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out.
Hopefully I don't have to go through all them freaking bots. There's a way around them. There's 4 of them there, and I ain't got the firepower to take them all on. takes care of that problem. No more fighting. Now that they're killing off each other, this should be a lot easier. Should just be able to waltz my way right through all these guys now.
Halt! We're forming an area.
Here they come! Bouncing off! Try something else!
This I thought they were gonna fight themselves.
Processing.
I thought they were supposed to fight themselves. Yes, dude. They just still fight anything that moves. Negotiator.
Where are we headed? Where'd to go?
I thought they were gonna fight.
If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the veil? Celeste, I'm not sure what the ride is. All I know is the decision's final. Once we do this, there's no go. Hey, mister? Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
Mind hearing your opinion. I know exactly what I'm doing. Parvati.
I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished.
But I need a power regulator. Make a decision. Reed tells me Edgewater is going to die without workers and power. It deserves our community. I can't just destroy what they built.
Well, that sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way.
Sounds like it.
Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that.
What a
I
fucking
felt like I had to say
choice, dude. I'm glad you did. I like hearing from you. Don't worry about it. I was barely listening to you.
Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
This lady's got a lot of insecurities. I don't know what to do. Dry powers, plant status. 22% efficiency. Failures detected. High likelihood of moderate and severe structural damage. Rejecting power is irreversible procedure. Return to root. It's gotta be done, right? Can't repair it. Fuck it, let's just do it. We depict power to atomic laboratory. Oh shit, our power to Edgewater. Transform for 22% of our powers. Currently being distributed to Edgewater. Reject powers are reversible procedure. But if I can put it to Edgewater, then I can't get my... Shit, I don't know what to pick. Should I be the good guy or the bad guy? Search to return. Where do we go? How do we get out of here? The pillar to do that thing's creepy. I think once I make it to the deserters, I'll save the game there. Probably cut this time, this video at 2 hours. That's cool. Just stay on the path. I don't want to get blown up by a whole bunch of shit again. Let's convince the deserters now, because I was so nice to them.
What happened? Sprat fell into a transformer again? One of us.
Hold to continue modifications, new eyes. Grips on this one. I know I picked up mods. Whoa, this is new. Where did I pick up a hammer? Installation if you install this modification. Ouch. Take it. This is weak sauce. I did not know you had this 120 damage. 133. This is still weak sauce. That's pretty cool. How do I repair this thing? Oh, repair.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit. This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve.
I picked the wrong one.
I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it?
Reed needs his people back. This isn't personal. Adelaide, I need your power regulator. I don't know your explanation.
You want my flock wasting their lives in that cannery? Fine. Go and talk to them. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility. And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management.
Good afternoon. I'm busy. Being also willing to deal with Reed for you. You're being unreasonable. Come back to Edgewater. What happened to you, Adeline? All this anger from somewhere. Enough talk.
You offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done? Or you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos? Kill Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same four walls together. Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater. Tell him how I've made the Vale bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets to me, and I alone know how to breathe life back into the earth. Cool. The secret is human corpses. I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years.
What?
Marauder, worker, don't matter much to me. The human body is rich with nutrients.
Oh my god. You think they'll convince Reed to step down? That's disgusting. What happens when you run out of corpses?
Edgewater's cemetery's got corpses aplenty. Enough for a generation's worth of crops. My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear.
Okay. Enough talk. So where's this power regulator that I need? The power regulator.
Look at that. The snake's come back.
Enough talk. So I got the power regulator. Now I gotta convince these guys that I'm right.
Everybody keeps staring at me. It's not my fault the power's dead. Whoa, Miss Parvati. You're, what, how are you? Hi, hello.
Are you, are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so...
No goober.
Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no, I'm just along with this fella here.
I see you wandering around here. You don't look like you're coming from town.
Yes, I do. I'll take that as a compliment. Just trying to get my ship off the ground.
Never heard it phrased in such a way before. I guess we're all trying to get our ships off the ground, ain't we?
Yeah.
sorry. I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see. Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair.
Oh boy. We're too late to start learning. I could give you a couple pointers. Maybe you should come clean them. Why are you telling me this? You're lucky camp's full of idiots. I don't have time for this.
I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
I already destroyed
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should I appreciate you hearing me out at least.
Yeah, well, your power's dead, so it don't matter. Talk.
Marauders can't see us in the dark. Wild Canids, on the other hand.
There's nothing left for you here. It's time to go back to Edgefire. I got questions about Zoe. Okay.
The matter's been weighing on me. I'm staying put until I know what's become of Zoe. Don't want that question haunting me all the way back to the cannery. I'll tell you what I can.
You did it all.
What is it?
What is it?
The matter's been weighing on me. I'm staying...
So, she ain't budging until I find Zoe, yeah?
Any luck finding one of those manuals? I've been thinking about going back. I'm not much use to anybody here. I get sick thinking about working at the cannery. I can't do that again. I mentioned those manuals on mechanical engineering. Suppose if I had one of those, I could go back to Reed and make a real case for myself.
Alright.
What's on your mind?
Pretend to be an engineer. Yeah, then you can with it. Never mind. So now I gotta go find these freaking things.
Adelaide's okay.
Food's bound to spoil at this rate.
Where are these manuals now? Can't you just like go down here and find them? What a pain. So now I gotta find this lady. I'm just gonna leave it right here. Find a bed to sleep in. Find a bed to sleep in. Alright, well the manuals should be easy to find. They should be out here somewhere.
Any luck finding one of those manuals? What's on your mind? Luck, mostly. Nothing's needed serious repairing yet. Nothing's broken down that we can't just replace with something scavenged from the outskirts. Well, not until the power went and cut out. Now everyone's giving me sidelong looks, expecting me to work some miracle and get the generator humming again. Couple months. This camp's my home. People you see milling about, they're my family. At least I think of them that way. I owe them my life. Would have died in the wilderness if they hadn't chanced upon me, starving and delirious. We all left the cannery for one reason or another. Me? I was let go. Mostly on account of my incompetence. I was incompetent. I couldn't even survive on my own. Grace found me, Adelaide took me in, I've been on my feet ever since.
Nice.
You weren't incompetent. You just didn't fit the cannery. Not like here. This place had a U-shaped hole, and now it doesn't.
You could stay, you know. Here. I'd be happy to... I mean, we could really use... this isn't coming out right. If you want, Adelaide would make a place for you.
Shoot them all.
On it! Here we go!
Oh no! I didn't mean that! Oh no! Shit! I did not mean to do that.
No.
I was not expecting her to actually hit them. Yeah, let's start over. We're gonna start over. Yeah. Whoops. She actually attacked them. I can't believe that. That's crazy. Alright, well, that's a good place to leave off. Should I just say screw these guys because I can't help them? Yeah, I can't help them. Let's just go back to the shop. Got what I need. What is that? Those don't look very friendly. Let's just go around these guys. Okay. Just don't quite this bad for me. There's one of those manuals in here. So stay away from that area. Talk to these guys now.
That's a toy. That's a toy.
That was a toy? That was definitely not a toy. I think, I honestly think I made the right choice. Because they would have just died away and then be fighting an even stronger enemy. Reed Thompson. Vendor. I got 366 baits. Baits. 42 is more damage than the one I got. That's kind of cool. Special effect knockdown attacks. 180, 180, 180. Floating platform. I don't have enough for this bad boy. Yeah, baby.
Yeah,
Too loud. How much are these? 2, 6, 10.
No, we got one. Yeah, we got one. Got
Oh, there's a lot of fun. afford it now. Darn it. What can I sell? So. Let me sell this stuff. Buy and sell items. It's alright, well how the hell do I sell it? Sell value. Now can I sell the crap? Now unlock the ability to sell value to vending machines. Upgrade your hack skill to be able to do so. Oh. Did you poop? Alright, let me just get inside this town here and then I'll save it and then we can change a diaper and have dinner and hang out and get ready for bed.
No.
No. Mr. Wakey. It's already 7, so you woke up at 6:30 and you probably you fell asleep around 4:30, so you got a 2-hour nap in the afternoon. We are screwed, aren't we? Say yeah, we're screwed. Say we're screwed. Don't chew on that. Yucky. Thank you.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
Heard Marauders got in.
Just between us.
Go up there and talk to that dangus. He's gonna try to take that power plant.
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water.
Yep.
I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts?
She won't come back. So long as you're here. Give me a message. But I didn't give us Allied to come back. I wanted to talk to you about something. Oh, come on, man. Don't. Watch what you're doing.
Go ahead. Can we not? Talking about unpleasant things always gets my bile up.
Okay.
Show up to work, put in your hours, wear a smile. Problems of the body come from problems of the spirit. Work improves the spirit and fortifies the body. And where do you suggest we find this magical panacea? Can we pan for medicine in the stream? Medicine is a rare and precious commodity. If you demonstrate you have earned the right to be treated, you will be treated. Otherwise, you must heal yourself. Go ahead. Adelaide was our only flavor specialist. We are a Saltuna canning institution. Saltuna without flavor is like a cysty pig without tumors, borderline inedible. Were it up to me, friend, I'd stack our larders with Saltuna galore. No other brand of Saltuna adds as much vim or vigor to the body's humors. But, and this is something we must keep between the two of us, Saltuna is hard to come by. What with being a species indigenous to the seas of another world. Oh, we've scavenged together some organic material from the surrounding environs. Mostly organic, mostly local mushrooms. Some of which possess a texture akin to a well-boiled slab of Saltuna. The difference is all but impossible to detect to any but the prissiest of palate. Go ahead. That you are not one of us may work to your advantage. Adelaide and her folk loathe the people of Edgewater, you see. I admit the fault was mine. I'm about as diplomatic as a bristling canid. I just hope Adelaide and her folk will see their way past my flaws and return to town.
Sometimes people move on.
I must. The burden of leadership is responsibility. If my workers walked out on Edgewater, then I have failed them. Yes, we have lost good workers to desertion. We have lost even more to plague. But it is why we must square our shoulders and carry on.
Let's take out both these guys. And probably all the enemies. And then a delicately barricade. That sounds like a task. It's still green. Why is it so green? Talk to the guy.
I appreciate what you've done for us. Then we are at an impasse. Stewardship over this town has been entrusted to me by Spacer's choice. I am not perfect. I have made my share of mistakes. But I have done my best for this town. I am a Spacer's Choice man. My father was a Spacer's Choice man. Edgewater may not look like much to some buttoned-up freelancer, but it is my home.
Leave it. Well, I tried. I made it clear she won't return unless you leave.
I don't believe you. Plague's a reality of life. Best treatment is a good work ethic. You are disparaging our parent company, and it is not appreciated.
Oh boy.
We are a Spacer's Choice Saltuna cannery. We eat Saltuna here, and only Saltuna.
Pretty sure it's for free making Athlete's garden. Exactly. And these tales. There's Saltuna.
I don't understand. You say Adelaide's growing her own food, but that should not be possible. The soil's gone sour. Company said as much. Our own botanist couldn't grow decent crops for us, so the company got rid of him and shut down the greenhouse.
Adelaide's found a way to grow food. She'll come back if you step down. What's it gonna take to convince you to kill more people?
You will excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly is Adelaide growing crops in barren soil?
seasonal fertilizer. She's grown her crops with special fertilizer. Ooh. No, I can't lie. Look at you. I don't know anything about some very complicated crops. This special fertilizer.
And when you say special fertilizer, you mean what exactly?
Corpses also have dead bodies could have been taken away from the cemetery.
What a remarkably efficient solution. Recycling Spacer's Choice property long after its date of expiration. I was wondering about those missing bodies in Silas's cemetery.
Need to argue. You want Adelaide's help? Step down. She won't come back unless someone's here.
You're right. I am being obstinate. If the best thing I can do for this town is to stand down, then stand down I shall. If Adelaide's found a way to feed her people and cure the plague, then she deserves this office more than I do.
Sweet.
I won't stand in her way. My life here is ended.
Sweet.
Give me a little time to settle my affairs. I'm sure Adelaide will be glad to see the back of me.
Yay! Now I get to walk all the way back. I think I'm going to end it here. It's been 2.5 hours. We'll save it right here. Save game. Yes. Alright, so far so good. And I think, yep, I'm going to end it here and probably continue tomorrow afternoon. When we go talk to Adelaide, get her to move in. I'm probably going to do more to get them other guys to move in to the settlement too, and everything will be hunky-dory. So, that'll be it for the night. Peace out. Oops. Peace out.